See you, mate. Cabin crew, 5 minutes to landing, please. 5 minutes to landing. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing very, very well. Welcome to the first, but actually the second Thursday in the month for the live stream. Apologies for not being able to do it last week in Albania, as I would hoped. But basically, well, Albania. Yeah, things happen over there at random, and then suddenly they say, "Oh, by the way, tomorrow night you're not going to have any internet for an hour." So, thanks for that. Anyway. We're back. We're in one piece, more or less, and ready to rock and roll. So welcome, everybody, particularly welcome, Mikey. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm catching up is what I'm doing. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of new things. Wessex, for example. And just got another Matchbox challenge box from, and it's quite a. I'm struggling to imagine what that might be. So that's to do. I also got sent a really intriguing thing by Mark Saunders, who you'll see as 1968 Mark normally, and it's like this big old thing. It's like an Airfix quick build, but on steroids. Okay. It's like loads of parts, and it's an SR-71 Blackbird.
Oh, wow.
So cool. I mean, so effing cool. I cannot tell you. I don't know how many parts there are. There's a lot, but it's like a Lego SR-71 made by Vanga with people. And it's like quite an extensive parts list at the back.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So that's brilliant. So thank you very much for that, Mark. That was absolutely superb.
Does that mean you're going to have to put an extra deep shelf on the wall somewhere to put stuff like that up on?
Totally. I am actually having some new shelves built in our living room so I can put models on there. I've currently got a set of shelves in there. It doesn't have a glass front, so of course it gets really dusty.
Yeah.
And it was built during lockdown, so it's lockdown timber quality.
Yeah.
Which is not great.
Yeah.
I mean, really not great. So and it's quite narrow, so it can put 170 seconds up to a point, but not that big. So I'm going to have the bloke who built the place here, going to have him build one with much wider shelves and sort of doors.
Yeah.
So that the plan is, I've done all of my dad's squadron in 1/72 scale.
Yeah.
I want to redo the whole lot, but in 1/48 instead, but not as many versions of everything.
Yeah.
So, for example, the Seafires, I've got a 15, a 17, a 17 with wingfold, a 47, a 47 with wingfold. I don't need 5. I can get away with 3. You know.
Yeah.
A 15, a 17 wing folded, and a 47. That will do. Things like that. So, and sometimes I've got multiples just because they had different schemes. So the Blackburn Skewer pre-war was bare metal.
Yeah.
Then they had the camouflage with the pale grey all the way up, and then there's one with a wing fold from later, and then there's also a Blackburn Rock and a Blackburn Rock with a wing fold. It's the same damn plane but with a turret on the back. So I'm going to sort of cut down the variants, but they'll be bigger. So I need a bigger width of shelves.
Yeah.
And so there'll be more space also then for select items such as my Lego SR-71 and other things that I'm going to be working on that I want to show off to people when they come here.
Yeah. Nice. Lovely.
Yeah, so that's the plan. So that's jolly good.
Loving the merch t-shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Yay.
Come out all right, didn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, it's come out really well, actually. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to do some more. I've got a particular plan for my... So I am actually not distracted. I'm just slightly thinking. But, you know, I'm that organised. I made notes.
Wow.
I made bloody notes today. Because I didn't want to miss out anything. So I want to say thank you to Mark for that. Mark also reminded me, and I had thought of that, it is actually 11th of September today.
It is.
So we should spend some time to remember the event for many reasons, and not just because of the terrible number of innocent people who died and the first responders who were trying to help the situation, all the people, the passengers on the planes that were used who were killed for this insanity, but also to remember that the response to that ended up with the invasion of Afghanistan. And a lot of people here, a lot of people watching, a lot of people who take part were in the Afghan conflict that was a direct result of 9/11.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good people didn't come back from that as well. So it's not just the people killed on 9/11 and around 9/11, but it's all the good people, boys, girls, and civilians, let us not forget, who perished during the following wars. So please keep them in your thoughts. If you're of a religious nature, you might want to say a prayer for them, but otherwise you might just want to remember what a horrific event it was and the consequences of it that were just terrible.
Well, the other part of it as well is it literally changed the world, didn't it?
Totally.
It's one of those events where there was post 9/11 and after 9/11.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
9/11 and after 9/11.
Yeah. In fact, this time going to Albania was the first time I haven't had to have liquids checked and stuff out my bag and all that going through security.
Yeah.
That's the first, because they've got these fancy new high-tech bloody hell things.
Yeah.
And that was the first one. But the whole security thing, the whole mindset that changed with there. And also, I have to say, a whole mindset of Islamophobia that has affected people who are just going about their lives and just want to keep their faith and not upset anyone else. There's a large number of good people who happen to be Islamic people, happen to be Muslims, who don't want to kill everyone in the West, and they just get tarred with the same brush. The whole thing, from start to finish, has been a complete nightmare. And
well, this is one thing I was saying to John on Tuesday when we were discussing it, was there's a big difference between religion and ideologist.
Oh, totally.
Ideologues.
Absolutely. Indeed. And I've just seen Julian pop out, and not to forget those with life-changing injuries as well. It's not just the people that were killed, but it's both physical and mental injuries from the events and the following, the PTSD and all the whole nasty mess of it. Yeah. It was a dark day for humanity that engendered a dark decade or more, for almost 2 decades, in fact, for humanity. So we should never forget these things. It was an appalling act that fostered a lot of appalling acts, basically, and it was a horrific thing. So anyway, just I think we should remember that, and as I say, if you are religious, then offer a prayer to whoever you believe in. That's grand, that's lovely, but just remember, and maybe think that we should all try and make sure this sort of shit doesn't happen one way or another ever again. Anywho, so thank you, Mark, for that. And you don't want to bring the whole place down, but these things are important to remember. The other thing I wanted to mention before we get too far is I on Monday I met my mate Simon, who I was at school with, whose youngest brother Nick was a subscriber to the channel, who unfortunately passed away far too young, I have to say. And he was a model maker, and when they were clearing out the house, Simon came across some kits and said, "Would you like to build some of them, or one of them?" And one of them was this rather huge 1/48 scale B-17.
That's going to be big.
It is. You can see I'm barely holding up.
65.
It is.
Wingspan.
It's a big damned kit. This thing. It's beautiful, but it is Yeah, 65.9 span and 48.7 long. So it's going to be intriguing. I said to Simon, what I would propose to do with that is to build it. I'll chat with him and the family to see whether they want it in bare metal or in olive drab and neutral grey and markings and all that. But we were thinking about nose art. So I spent some time with ChatGPT. And Mikey, are you able to bring up the nose art that it came up with, please? There you go. I should say that Simon's youngest brother was Nick. Remember, I used to go and visit Simon's house 2-3 times a week. We were very, very close in our younger years, still are, but very close in our younger years. And Nick's dad always used to say, Nicholas, like, come and get your tea, Nicholas, and all that. It used to make me smile then. And so we asked ChatGPT to do an American style nose art, Vargas woman with a devil character and this. And it I would say it did come up originally with a devil that was slightly more buff and hench, as I believe they say, a bit more shaped. And then Simon said it's very nice, but Nick was. We fondly remember how rotund he was, so I added the word rotund into the chat GPT thing, and it came up with this. I sent it to them, and all of the family instantly said, that is perfect. So I'm going to get this figured out, how to print this as a decal, isolate it from the background, print it as a decal. So that's going to be the nose. The rest of the aircraft, I'm going to have words with them about the schemes and all that. The thing I'm concerned about doing is, for example, that it comes with a scheme already with all the tail art and all that, and numbers. I don't just want to change the nose art because that aircraft was flown by a crew, and I don't want to disrespect, and Nick would not want to disrespect their memory by stealing their markings and just putting a new bit of nose art on. So I'll have to think about how to do some sort of markings that look vaguely correct for the period, but don't actually reference a specific aircraft. But they won't be too difficult to do that, I'm sure. But now, that's going to take some time to do. I was thinking of, originally I was going to try and get it done for November and take it up to Telford. I don't think I'll be able to. Probably I'm going to be doing it for next Telford, so Telford of next year. If I can beg some space from Models to Heroes or friends of Models to Heroes to do it then, with a donation box next door explaining the history of it and why it's got this thing.
Yeah.
Once that is all done, I'll be raffling the finished kit. There's a few other things to put in place. I know someone who's probably about to start making a display cabinet business.
Yeah.
As well. So it might even come with that. But we'll figure out some way of doing it. But that will be raffled, and all of the money that from the raffle will go to Models for Heroes, because that's what Nick was very passionate about. Respecting and honouring and helping former members of the armed forces. So I think that would just be grand. So that's the plan at the moment. It might change for times and dates, but that's our plan. So I've got lots of time to do it, but I'm going to do it damn properly. I'll get as much resin as I can for it. It's got some crew figures. I can get better crew figures. I'm going to do my absolute best with this thing to make it the best aircraft kit I've ever made. And that is the plan. So I will be coming on the stream from now and again. There will be some questions for the hive mind about how I might do stuff. So, but that's it. It's a project. It's all for M4H, and it's all in the memory of Nick Foster, one of my subscribers. So
you could have a look if you can get a 1/48th lighting kit for B-17.
Yeah, may well be able to actually, or if not. There's a guy at my model club who is properly good at that sort of thing. I mean, really good at that sort of thing. So I'm sure
cool if you could get, even if it was just a slow motor, so the propellers turn slowly on it. That'd look cool.
Absolutely, and it would add value to the things. It would add value to the model, and its value as a thing to be raffled later. So that's the plan. I'll update you as things go on and keep you up to date with it all. But anyway, there we go.
Do you want this taken down now?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's quite distracting. The phrase "lucky devil" springs to mind. So there we go. So there we go. That I just wanted to. That's the self-indulgence. It's my bloody stream. What am I talking about? Self-indulgence. I just wanted to fill you in on that because it's really important to me, and I hope to all of you. Oh, by the way, he also gave me. Also, he found in the loft, just not for any reason other than I thought you share, the FX original Chinook, which was the Italeri kit that was reboxed by them originally, and a P38 Lightning in 1/32nd scale.
That's going to be another big
bloody monster. Half a meter span. Half a meter wingspan.
That's about the same size as the big boy.
Yeah. It's lovely. Oh, anyway. So, yes, they're going to be fun to do as well. But that's just going to be fun things and stuff for the channel, as usual. But anyway, there you go.
Do you want to go through chat for the next 12 minutes?
Yes, please. Let's see here, Simon. Yeah, Matt, your kit arrived. So I will. Where did I put it?
You're usually distracted, aren't you?
Shiny things. That's how big the box is.
And address on the back as well. There we go. That is a big kit.
Haven't had time to take all the bits and pieces off it because I haven't filmed it yet. So I'll be filming that maybe tomorrow, day after. Yeah. So, hi Simon. I'm really, really sorry I couldn't get down to the show at the weekend. It's just been one of those weekends. But next year, I've already booked our holiday for Albania next year. Booked the flights today. Booked the accommodation, and we get back a week earlier than this time. So the following weekend, I'll be able to go to Farnborough and I'll be able to go to Simon.
Yeah.
Already cleared that with herself as well. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Hello, troops. How's the scoff? Michael, how are you, dear boy? Good to see you. Joe, hello, fella. You all right? Hey, Ed. Good evening to you too.
Good evening, buddy.
Barney. Wet in Northamptonshire. Yeah, it's been on and off today. It's been like really scorchy out and then really, really heavy rain and thunder and shit. It's been bonkers today.
It's at that point in the year where the weather doesn't quite know what to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't
absolutely.
know which season it's in anymore.
Oh, it does. It's going to bugger about. That's what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit on the damp side, I know. Yeah. All of our overflowed.
You're getting that
I know.
clicking again.
Am I really? Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to give these up. I'm going to dump these and...
It's not constant. It's just occasionally it goes doof and cuts out for a second. No sound yet, buddy. No. Oh, there we go. No. 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 No.
Why does it keep muting the mic?
There we go. It's done it. It's working.
I can hear you now as well.
There we go.
Lovely.
That's actually the sound's no different now. It just hasn't got that clicking down again. It's literally just one click, and then it goes off for a second and comes back on.
I was noticing that during the intro, the sound was a bit weird, actually. Hey, ho.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, Nick, hello. Nick, how you doing? Soggy in Sussex, absolutely. Chris, hello from the other side of the channel. Hope you're well. Hey, Matt, good evening to you, my friend.
Rattling through them because we've only got like 9 minutes until we start
Yeah.
the game.
Jack, hey, Jack, how you doing? Oh, Soggy Bladen. Nothing worse, Nigel. Nothing worse, my friend.
Get
Nick, hello. Yeah, we'll talk. I'll talk about that a little bit, Nick, in a minute. When just before we start the first clue, we'll discuss that very briefly. But yeah, good plan.
Yeah.
Joe bouncing down. Okay. Hey, Julian. Hope you're doing very, very well. Good to see you, my friend.
All right, Jules.
Michael. Oh yeah, well, you never know. You never. And so warm. Rub it in is Jim in a nice 29 degrees Chicago land. Well, that can be a bit sweltering in those, those whole horrible skyscrapers. Matt, dude, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so very, very much. That's really generous of you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Nice one.
Really nice one. Yeah, you'll all be getting the 5 of you that are now members, along with everyone else, gets a special program on Saturday that I put out, and you will quite a lot of the time get early access to the build videos or box videos or something like that. That's all. What's the drink of the evening? Okay, this is a really weird one. It is Schlenteler Rauchbier from Bamberg in Germany. It's the Märzen original, which it's brewed in March. It's very, very dark. It's very odd, but incredibly addictive because it comes from smoked wheat grains.
Oh, interesting.
And before they make them, they smoke the grains. The result is barbecue flavored beer.
Oh. Now,
some people don't like that. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. Barbecue in a glass. What's it like? Percentage 5.1. Not crazy. So,
I've got an unusual one tonight.
What have you got? Tell me. Ooh, Rocky Road. Marshmallow style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
6.8% volume.
Ooh.
It's actually really tasty.
I know they're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are really good.
The only problem is they're nearly £4 a can, so I only get them for this live stream. So I only get them for your live streams. So.
Oh, so kind. Well, you're very good health, and
you too, buddy.
Happy evening to everyone.
Yakida.
Oh, lovely. Phil, hello. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you too. James Mayer, hello, dear boy. How are you? How's life up in Scotland? And it's sunny this afternoon in Sussex. I'm sure. Well, I think it's sort of heading that way. I could have been a TV news presenter, weather presenter. Good evening, Joe. How are you? I hope you can. Just booked some accommodation in New Orleans, Joe. I'll be on to you soon about how we get around town and stuff like that. What to do.
By the way, I'm not sure the dress and high heels would suit you to be a weather presenter.
True. Yeah. I haven't got the legs for it. Absolutely. No. Or the face.
Plus, you're too tall to go on camera.
Basically, I haven't got anything going for me correctly at all. Perfect face for radio. Hello, Drew. How you doing, fella? Good to see you here.
At least I haven't got a voice for silent movies.
That's true. Moist in Birmingham. Oh, one of those words, moist. Graham's here. Hi, Gary, plus everyone in chat. Indeed. Good evening, everyone. James, remembered. Woo! Well done, mate. Well done. David's here as well. Hi, David. Good evening to you. Dane, how are you, mate? Good to see you here. Really pleased you're along. Good. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. I do my best. I love doing. Actually, those are my favourite. I love doing Monday Matters, although it's a pain in the backside sometimes. It takes up most of Sunday, but I love doing it, and I love just the whole thing about it. It's my favourite bit of the channel, and I love the Matchbox builds because they're so sort of nostalgic, but also they were damn good kits. A lot of them, but really, really good kits. So, yeah, thank you.
It's just jumped for some reason. Hang on. Should be with you shortly, caller. There we go.
Jacob's here. Hello. Oh, Stormy Bristol. Is that related to Stormy Daniels? Phil Pascoe's here. Manchester not commenting on the weather. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. James is here. Oh, looking forward to see them. Yes, I am too. I am working on it slowly. But as Mikey said, I do get distracted by other things. 6. So, yeah. I did do an analysis of my build videos and what does well, and really new stuff and things like Matchbox, vintage stuff like the Matchbox things are the things that do well. So that's what I'm going to be really focusing a lot more on looking forward.
Yeah.
Hi, Nat. How are you? Good to see you here.
I've been called some things in my time.
Have you indeed? I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that, Mikey.
Oh, I can.
Julian, Commander over this. Thank you. Yeah. In sending me the package earlier today, Mark did address it to Wing Commander Gary Evans, DFC, BBC, B&Q. So what my postman thinks now is quite astonishing. Oh, the Archangel Mikey, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
he calls me up because I call him a heathen because he's
some
from
of
the
those wings that you see the hen party's wearing.
Yeah.
He gets those big wings.
Well, he calls me up because I keep calling him the heathen because he lives in South Wales. But we decided he's king of the heathens because he rides around on a throne.
Fair play. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hi, Travis. Good morning to you, my friend. Hey, Fred. How are you? James, is there a 148 skewer? Yes, Special Hobby do a 148 skewer. In fact, I think I might even have one. Do I have one of those? Yes, I do. Yay! There it is. 148 scale Special Hobby Blackburn skewer. Not a bad kit at all. The only thing I've not liked about it is the mounting of the rear gun on the 172nd. So I'm hoping the 148th is a bit better. Other than that, it's actually a nice kit. Does really, really well. Hi, Ian. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Glad you're here. Hi, Steve. Paul. Hello, Paul. How are you, my dear boy? Good to see you here. Oh, Nick's ahead by 3. Oh, okay. Game on. Jacobs. Billy Bookshelf, the doors. Yeah. Excellent. Philip. Hello, Philip.
Now, I've got a question.
Something a bit more sort of bespoke than what I could get from IKEA, sadly, for various reasons.
Philip told us where he works because I lived locally, and I said, I go in the shop all the time. And he said, if you go there at a certain time, I'll be there. I spoke to a guy on the till, and I said, are you the guy that watches Gary stuff? And he went, yes, but he said his name was Paul.
Oh.
So, is it the same guy? If it is, that's fine. It's not a problem. It's just so I know. Ooh. So I'm not looking for somebody else to say hello to.
Oh, very strange.
Yeah.
There may be 2 of them. My God.
Yeah. You are popular.
Oh, I would try to be. bum, 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 bum. The nose art kit, 132nd. Yeah, they could, but I don't know why they haven't. But yeah, it's a nice idea. Paul was lost some good friends and your captain, dude. So sorry to hear that, and thank you so very much for what you've done for our country.
Mm-hmm. We've got loads to do, and it's now 31 minutes past 8.
Okay, well, we can catch up on stuff, I guess, in a bit. But generally, hello everybody. Very, very good to see you. Now we're going to do Nick's conundrum, but just one thing Nick wanted to say, and I think it's the right thing.
This is a good idea. I've just spotted it.
Oh, Nick's birthday is a serial number. That's a very, very good idea, Julian. I will write that down, and because otherwise I will forget. Like, I've actually forgotten where I put my pen. Here it is. But that's a very, very good idea.
It's a lovely idea, I think.
Because it's easy to get the cereals.
Yeah. You just get some 148 number decals, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I will get in touch with Simon and ask that. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you for that.
Sorry, just spotted this. Crazy Loach has been a member for 31 months.
Wow. Yeah. Absolutely. Lots of love to all of you. Oh, dude. Thank you, man. Another 10 of you now become channel members. Thank you so much, Crazy Loacher. Hope you got your kit safely. And there's another one about to be put in the post to you. And it's under $100 and it's a personal gift. So there won't be any nastiness happening.
You hope.
Oh, there won't be. But anyway, there's another thing that's going to be on its way to you in the next few days. I hope, but if the other one arrived, just let me know it actually arrived, so everything's safe. That'd be great because I don't get notified if it turns up there. Yeah. But thank you so very, very much, dude. Stay safe out on the road. Pay attention to your driving.
Okay. There's my answer. Interesting. So I just happened to speak to a guy on the till that watches your channel.
That's random.
Yeah.
That is proper random. Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
That's really, really bizarre. Okay, so what Nick has said is because of the postage thing and sending stuff, as we were discussing before the stream, you send something to someone and they end up getting a bill for VAT or import duty, which is crazy, right? So what's going to happen is if you are in the UK and you're the one who guesses correctly what the kit is, what it's a kit of, what the scale is, and who made it, then you still will get your Nick's mystery box. You'll get your own mystery box from Nick. He'll get in touch with them. If you live outside the UK, what Nick is proposing is that either he can put together what he would have sent you and send that to Models for Heroes in your name, or he will donate a 4-month membership to the channel. One or other, it's entirely your choice. Good is done in both ways. I don't mind which way around it goes. I really, really genuinely don't. Nick doesn't mind either. So if you're overseas, you either get 4 months of membership to my channel, or you'll get some stuff that he'll put together and send to Models for Heroes in your name as a gift. So it's entirely up to you which it is. Okay? So that's what we thought we would do. It's really not fair on Nick to burden him. He's providing these kits for free, remember, and he's then packaging them up and posting them, and to then be thinking, oh, you've then now got to spend this amount on duty or this amount on this and that. That's really unfair to his generosity as well. And I think the money could be going to better things, if you see what I mean. rather than it going to various governments, and God alone knows I don't like giving governments money if I can possibly avoid it. I don't trust any of them, no matter what colour rosette they wear. That I think is a fairer way of doing things and a better way of doing things. So there you go. If you have a lot of objections to that, don't guess what the kit is. You know what I mean? But it's all for fun anyway. At the end of the day,
just to give people an example, so that people that aren't used to how the postal system works with inside and outside the EU and all that. I sent a parcel to one of my subscribers who won a competition, and it's only going to Belgium. It cost me £15 to send it, and then the Belgian government wanted to charge the person €25 for receiving it.
Crazy.
And it's ended up they're sending the parcel back.
Yeah.
So in order, if I was to send it, I'm now going to have to send it back and tell the other person how much it's cost me, so that they can pay me the postage again, and they can also pay the import fees. Yeah, so it gets silly.
Yeah, it's and you know what? Nick is a good lad. He works hard. He does a lot of charitable work as well, and it's just the time, let alone everything else. The time on top of it and the hassle is just unfair to burden him with. And it was his idea to come up with this. I think it's a great solution to the problem. So that's what you're playing for, folks. And at the end of the day, you are playing mainly for bragging rights, frankly, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
and
I got
a shout out on Monday Matters. So
you get a shout out on Monday Matters as well.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So
that's
like 4,500 people, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much what I wanted to say about that. Is there anything else we need to do, Mikey, before we start kick off tonight, do you think? Or Paul likes the idea, Fred likes the idea. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
I'm a beneficiary of theirs as well, Paul.
Excellent. Good to hear it, Paul. So you should be, mate. I hope it helps you. I really, really do hope it helps. It's a wonderful thing.
Go anywhere and post anything anywhere without passport. Yeah. You could even post your kids at one point.
Yeah. People on a welfare.
Yeah. It's 22 minutes, so you can either go through chat for 2 minutes to keep it a nice round number, or we can start now.
Yeah, do 2 more minutes of yakety yak, and then we'll get on with it, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Ducks are definitely. Oh, dear me. Julian, that does not sound great, mate. That's very good. Yeah, well, if you do win, just remind us of that. But thank you very much, Jim. That's very kind, mate. Do appreciate it. Yeah, and you too. Me too. Oh, don't start that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Greed. I know. Greed is a good thing.
Yeah.
Greed is good. Yeah, Republic of Ireland, taxman gets enough off of us. Absolutely. And the worst thing is, you pay your taxes, right? Then the government keeps saying it's their money. We've got this money. No, it's actually our money, guys, that you're looking after for us. That's how it works. It's not actually your money.
Yeah.
That's it. Right, yeah. Well, do you know what? New Zealand, Coterie won't send stuff to America at the moment until all of that's sorted out as well. And their kits are over $100. Yeah, even if they send it as a personal gift, it still gets taxed. But they're not. It's costing a load of stuff. So.
Yeah, and to be fair, it takes everything that long to reach New Zealand that it'd be kind of unfair to tax them on it as well.
Yeah, yeah. Because we were decimalised in the 70s, so
it'd be kind of like punching you in the teeth whilst kicking you in the nuts.
Yeah. Oh, we include yourself in competitions, dude. But if you win, then you've got a choice of what you can do with it. I am really genuinely interested to know, Mario, if you know the family of someone I was at school with, Anita, who was at school, because she comes from Malta, and it's the same surname. And it's not that big an island, but then it might be a lot of people called Saliba. But okay, every time I see your name, I keep, I wonder if he knows Anita's family. Thank you, Nat. We're doing our best. We'll try and keep up the standard. We'll do our very best to try and keep the standard. It could all go very downhill from here, or it could go up. We don't know. That's the beauty of the show. That's the beauty of live streaming. Have I got my press pass at Telford? No, not yet, because the guys, I did ask about it earlier in the year, and the guys said, come back to us end of September, early October to get your press pass. So, yeah, I have got that on my list.
From the last stream.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad. I'm so. It's not great you've got to learn self-catheterization, but, mate, I am so glad it's not prostate cancer. Very, very happy for you. I'm sure you must be insanely relieved. And again, and I hope it's a lesson to everyone here, every man here watching this. Get your PSA done, prostate-specific antigen. PSA, it's a blood test, right? Get an MOT done, get your full blood panel, and ask for a PSA, and keep looking out for any changes to the way you wee, the urgency, how quickly you do anything that's unusual. Go see your doctor. Get it checked out. Please get it checked out. It's the biggest killer of men in the country now. Yeah. Please do. So I'm so glad for you, Stuart. Really. And thanks for sharing it with us and allowing us to get that message out. That's really kind of you, dude.
In response to this, it depends on the value of the item you send, Bob.
Absolutely. Yes.
So with the EU, if it's over £39 and it's not classed as a personal gift. So anything over £39, you have to pay extra unless it's from a company, and then it's £120.
Mm-hmm.
So because you've only sent one kit, it wouldn't exceed that £39 limit.
Yeah.
Right. Should we get on with the game?
I think we should start the game. Right. So,
do you want to get the box out?
Show the box. Here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing, everyone. I haven't got anything. I haven't got anything. He has. By the magic of internet, I emailed him this package. No, I didn't. Nick sent it to him because we thought we were doing it last week and I was going to be in Albania, so he sent it.
The postman left it in front of my back gate above the drain for the downpipe from the gutters. Luckily, it wasn't raining that day.
Excellent.
Yes. And I have the measurements and the weight.
Come on.
So should we
what is the box clue? Put the box clue up first and then we'll talk about the dimensions. So, box clue. Here we go. Persia, 1916. It sounds like the beginning. Do you remember the Fast Show, the character Rowley Birkin QC that Paul Whitehouse did, the old retired judge? They'd be sitting there with a flaming back, fire, and he'd be, Persia, 1916. I remember unusually long legs, and it's brilliant. And that just reminds me of that.
Harry Enfield and Chums with that posh twit. And he's sat there going, the purple monkey.
Yes. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. You can see a lot of them on YouTube, actually. Rowley Birkin QC. Absolutely my favourite character from the Fast Show. And there's one episode where it was obviously recounting a memory of a woman he'd known who died or whatever. And it was just really touching. The way it was filmed, the way it was done was just insanely good. He's such a good actor. Such a good actor. Anyway, Persia, 1916 is your first clue. Remember, we need what's kit of, what the scale is, and what company made it. That's what you got to guess. So have at it.
What do you need from me? Right.
Portsmouth is full of Maltese. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but we can't afford to buy loads of boxes of them for Gary.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bob cheated the taxman.
Oh, for goodness sakes. 6 francs. Bloody hell.
Yeah. 3
Oh.
francs still comes to less than the £100 of the USA.
Yeah. Jesus God.
Yeah.
Human strand beasts. It's there we go. Got a guess. 35 scale Meng Rolls-Royce armored car. There we go. Interesting idea. Persian. A rug. I see what you're doing there. See what you did there.
We need scale and maker as well.
Yeah. Yes. Ahmed 1-to-1.
Is that a little bit of stereotyping then, Gary?
Not at all. Not at all. Persian rugs are. Do you know Persian? I believe. It may be an urban myth, but I believe that rug makers in the Arab world always include a fault somewhere in the rug because only Allah can make things perfectly. How about that? Yeah. Lovely idea to do that. James says 1 second BE2 from Airfix.
And of course, if they always include that fault in that same fault, they'll know if they made the rug or not.
Absolutely. Yeah. Caldercraft Joffre Tug 1916 1/48 scale from Portland. Interesting.
Wait a minute, that sounds an awful lot like an aircraft to me.
That is the Audax. It's Hawker Audax.
Is Nick getting me to build World War I aircraft?
Oh, it's a biplane as well, mate. It's definitely a biplane. In 1/72 scale biplane. Oh, you're going to have so much fun.
Oh, interesting. Core 1/72 Hawker Persian.
Yeah, Hawker Audax. Yeah. Copper model 1/35 Lanchester armored car from Michael.
Ooh.
A Garford Putilov armored car 1/35 from ICM from Nat.
That was the Russian armored car.
Yeah.
Love it once.
Yeah. Paul says CSM, I guess that's Copper State model 1/35 scale Lanchester Royal Naval Air Service. Copper State models, indeed so. June, Turkish infantry ICM 1/35 scale.
No, that'd be interesting because you sent me the British Dardanelles set.
I did, yes.
That was over a year ago now.
Yeah. Mario, my father was from Malta. Okay. Interesting. Hawker Persian Hind with the Bristol Mercury from Coral Models.
You're coming up with World War I 1/72 aircraft again. That's very small.
Well, actually, the Hind was like 30s, but yes, it's still a 2-seater, so not terribly large, I'm afraid. Rolls-Royce 1914 pattern armoured car from Roden in 1/35 scale. Roden,
yeah, I've seen a few there. In fact, I've built their Albatross. I've seen some of the vehicles. They make a very nice Hulk tractor kit, which was what the first tanks were based on.
Right. Oh, okay.
Which used to pull the main guns, the guns and things.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Paul says not familiar with 1916. Simon says lovely surprises in that lot for Gary. Okay, that suggests that may or may not be more than one kit, but I don't know. The Hersham Porker Audax Soviet service from Coral Models in 1/72 from Stuart. Guess but wrong. Private Second Subdivision Motor Transport Corps Siamese Expeditionary Force. World War I Miniature and Craft number 1 in 1/35. Oh, Bob, you're on medication again, mate. What on earth is that? Joe, up at 3:30. Jeez, God, mate. Thank you for. I say it every week. You do this, Joe. I mean, you're in here for a little while, but the fact you do turn up still when you got to get up at stupid or stupid in the morning, I really appreciate it, Joe. Good to see you, mate. Take care. 1/35 Tamiya Sop with Camel. Rolls-Royce armoured car from Roden, 176th scale from that.
I've done, I think it's the Rolls-Royce one. Could be the Austin, not sure. But in 176, it's that big. So the actual kit for it's only about that big compared to that.
That big.
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you the dimensions.
Uh-huh.
It is 320 millimeters by 230 millimeters by 55 millimeters.
There we go.
And it weighs 582 grams.
There we are.
Mm.
Very interesting. Oh, a Rumpler C3 in 172nd from Merlin Models. Lanchester armoured car, British Rubber One armour, Copper State Models from 135th scale from Stuart. Bristol M1C single. That's nice. Yeah, M1 single seat monoplane fighter from Czech Master Resin. That's a really interesting aeroplane. I think Mike was born in 1916. Oh no, don't start him when he was born. I will start. Oh, I wasn't born then.
No, sir. I was born in 88. Although I think in a past life I probably was alive around that time.
Jesus, I was 26 then.
What, in 1916?
No. Oh, that's 88. Do try and keep up, boy. I guess add-on parts 135th Persian rug number 1. It's on scale, mates. I love now that we've got, even though how bat crazy it may be, people have to. It's on scale, mates. I love it.
He probably put it on there.
Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Jacob, yeah, Mini Arts. Rob, the Bristol M1C Blue Max. 148th, that would be a nice kit to have, actually.
It's a
very interesting period.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting period.
And it's one we need to remember as well because it did change the course of human history.
Totally.
And its effects are still felt today. Even some of the laws that we've got now still come from the First World War.
Yeah. Stop with Camel F1 in 1/32nd scale. Oh, the Persian Hind with the Mercury engine from Coral Models. We've got a Mercury engine on one of those. Terrible. Bristol M1C Pegasus, 1/72nd scale. Toko, 1/72nd, stop with 1.5 strutter trainer.
Okay.
Grigorievich Stetinin, M5 Russian flying boat by Omega Models in 1/72nd scale. Bristol M1C Avis. There you go. 1/16th confidence from They Don't Like It up them.
That would be a brilliant kit, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Standing in that pose with his bayoneted Lee Enfield.
Yeah.
Bristol M1C again from Avis. Toko 1.5 strutter. Dazza. And Robbie at M1D from Avis in 1/72nd. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. 45 challenge kits. Dear God. This is going to be fun. I think you've probably got more than. I'm suspecting you've got more than Matchbox actually released. There's quite a lot. Special Hobby Duo and M1C in 1/32nd. I am so getting to love 1/32nd. I really am. Oh, yeah. My 1/32nd Henschel is just, it's beautiful and it's big and it's so nice to make and detail. I'm really getting into 1/32nd scale now. Just terrible. I've got a Gladiator and a Fiat CR42 coming soon as well. ICM 1/35th scale Model T 1917 LCP WW1 Australian Army car.
LCP is Light Car Patrol.
Thank you. Light Car Patrol.
They were the World War I equivalent, the SAS.
Okay, like the long range desert group sort of thing,
yes.
maybe not quite so long range.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised, to be honest. Actually, they spent weeks surviving in the desert in Persia.
Okay.
In the Middle East and stuff.
Been contemplating for L scale Matos. Yes. Yeah, I know. I understand, Rob. I understand.
A lot of the tactics and things that they came up with in World War One are actually the ones that the LRDG learned and stuff and passed on to the SAS and everything.
Okay.
And it's still used today for desert warfare.
Oh, 124th scale Ottoman Sultan diorama. Ooh. Middle Eastern historical model. That sounds quite fun. 135th scale Lanchester armoured car from Copper State models from that.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, indeed they were.
It also changed politics, and because men, until after this 1919, even men in the UK didn't have the vote unless you were part of the landed gentry and stuff. So it was only men had to fight, and then they got the rights to have the vote, and then women's vote came in shortly after that. Yeah.
Official Secrets Act, I believe, was 1921. It took them time to get that, but I believe it was 1921, 1920 or 1921.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
3 famous fighters of World War I from Revel in 172nd. Oh, that'd be even better. 3 biplanes to make. Yay! You could rig them all as well.
Don't give them ideas.
132nd is really good for biplanes. Yes, it is. It's brilliant for biplanes, actually. Strelets M1916 37mm and French Foreign Legion crew. I like the French Foreign Legion. Masterbox 172nd Austin Mark III armoured car from World War I.
Bloody thing keeps jumping. There we go.
132nd for us older guys with poor eyesight. Yeah, but Rob, they just make really nice kits. The cockpits are really well detailed, simply, and it's just nice, lovely things.
Oh, flaming Nora! With a name like Paul Wiltshire Models, you can't be giving up, mate. Not this early.
No.
Thought the infantry never surrender.
Absolutely. ICM diorama World War I Anzac Desert Patrol. I do have coming from ICM soon. They've got a set called Miracle on the Marne, which is the British infantry and Vickers guns team, French infantry, and a German machine gun crew and German infantry.
Nice.
So
should we go into Clue 2? Clue 1.
Yeah, Clue 1, which is actually Clue 2. I think we should.
Yeah.
So Persian 1916s, I had difficulties never really resolved.
Don't we all?
I was thinking they've just been reading my school reports. Second scale Royal Aircraft Factory RE8. Well, that's an interesting idea, Barney.
I knew he wouldn't give up.
Yeah, 135th SOP with Camel from Airfix.
Do you know what? I haven't got a SOP with Camel. Tell you what I have got. I have got a Wingnut Wings FE2B.
Oh, nice.
World War
I've got a Wingnut Wings Camel, actually.
Ooh.
That is waiting for me to be brave enough to start it.
Yeah, I was supposed to be building mine with Steph, but I've not heard of him since we stopped doing live streams together, so I don't know.
Right.
But yeah.
FE2B, lovely.
Yeah. Lots and lots of rigging.
Oh, yeah. David comes in the Roden Airco de Havilland DH4. Very nice. Very nice. The Sykes-Picot Agreement. Okay, I don't know what that is.
I've not read about that.
No.
Ooh, SE5As.
Oh, from Wingnut Wings. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I got a note back from the boss at Coterie. You know, they're doing the new Halifax and all that. And I said, any chance we could shoot an interview? Do a streamed interview.
Yeah.
He said, well, I'm in charge of doing this, and then the designer's going to do this. When he's finished passing all the stuff for the Hurricane release later in the year, he said, but why don't we do a chat first, and then a little while later do one with the three of us? So hopefully soon on the channel, I'll be interviewing the boss at Coteray, talking about the Halifax project.
Nice.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Must pay more attention in class. Yes, I really, really know that feeling, Simon.
The better looking Marley's in.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, matey? Hope your travels were fun. I've been following your travels on Facebook and all that. You've been getting the old airline miles there, mate. T. Lawrence bust from Andrea Models. Oh, nice. Yeah, he had difficulties, never really resolved. And he was in Persia.
Oh, they resolved in the end by hitting the pavement.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, I guess so. The TACOM 1/350th scale Zeppelin P-class airship.
That would be cool. I've not done an airship.
No, I haven't.
I've done a V2 rocket. That was fun in 1/35th scale.
Oh, didn't you do like all like the Hollywood lighting for it sort of thing? No, I remember that. Yeah, that was cool. Jacob, Copper Slate Models 135th Canadian Armoured Machine Gun Carrier.
Ooh.
Roden 1/72nd scale Zeppelin Starken R6. Oh, that's huge.
1/72nd Zeppelin's bloody monstrous.
no, the Zeppelin Starken was a biplane bomber.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be like it's like bigger than that, like the B-17s. It's going to be huge. Huge. And tons of rigging. I mean, literally insane.
Oh, it didn't
8 kilometers of rigging.
Isn't there a guy in America that built a replica World War I bomber, and it takes up like the entire width of a modern hangar?
Absolutely, they are incredibly large. The RFBE-2C in 1/72nd scale from Andy. Jamie Hago, God bless him. Jamie's a good lad.
Yeah. I don't think I could sell mine.
No.
I, especially as it is one that is given to me by Malls for Heroes. So.
Yeah, mine was donated to me, and the guy who sent it said, raffle it or do this or that. I said, no, it's been sent by you. When I'm confident enough in my building, I desperately want to, because also one of the markings is Black Maria. It's you're married to a Maria, so I thought that'd be quite funny. So I thought, well, you got into that much thought about it, I can't possibly raffle it or sell it, for Christ's sake. So I've got to build that.
What we could do one day when we both got time, maybe next year or something, is if Steph doesn't want to do the kit build with me, we could do it together on StreamYard and record it and then put it out as a video.
Absolutely. Great idea.
There we go. More content.
Happy days. Seeing a Rumfeld Panzerwagen build, it's so cool. Okay. Sunderland Mark 1 in 1/72nd from Italeri. Oh, turn it into a cutaway. Oh, because it's not difficult enough. I've heard that is an exceptional kit, by the way. That's Sunderland. Cutaway model, jeez. Roden 148th, Royal Aircraft Factory BE-2C. Good. Oh, Sykes-Picot is the group that split Persia into the current countries in the Middle East. Okay.
Okay.
And they ignored Lawrence's advice. Well, they would do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They basically kept them at each other's throats, didn't the tribes?
Yeah. And it's like, how should we divide this? By traditional tribal boundaries? No, we'll get a ruler and a pen and we'll draw some straight lines. There you go. That's it. 001 100th oil storage tanks. Ooh. Oil storage tanks.
Don't give up, Nat. You can do this. You'll get it right one day.
Keep going, that. Keep going. ICM Model T 1973, yeah, like Car Patrol, wasn't it? With a Vickers machine gun in Anzac.
You know the Model Ts that we did the other week?
Yes. Yes.
The ones that me, John, and Gary did, they're LCPs.
Oh, okay. Right. Excellent.
They were basically stripped down Model Ts.
Okay.
They just adapted them same way the SAS did in World War II. The Jeep.
Okay. Excellent. Portland says Meng 135th Rolls-Royce armored car.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
There's some really nice men kits of World War I armored cars. They've got like full interior and everything.
Yeah. And he comes with the 135th Armo Garford Putilov World War I Russian armored car.
Ooh, that's a lovely tornado art on his picture.
Yes. Lawrence of Arabia Cavalry World War I from Strelets in 172nd from Julian. Oh, dearie me. That Dasvik Messerschmitt P1101, I think it's at 1/32nd scale. It looks absolutely bonkers. Early jet fighter. The jet is like in the base of the cockpit, base of the fuselage in the cockpit, and then it's got a tail boom on top. But it's all opened up, and it just looks astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. Money sitting aside the hopes of a cool new one, FX24 scale kit, hoping for a 262. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it'll be this year or next year, but they've got to do another 124th kit soon.
I'm not sure they're doing ME262 though, because they tend to do British aircraft.
Yeah.
The big.
I mean, they have done the 109 and the Fokker 190 in the past.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what they might do. Obviously, I don't. If I knew that, I'd be buying lottery tickets. Is it 1916 AD or BC? Yeah, neither.
It's a model of a 135th Camel.
These days, it's 1916 CE or BCE for the Common Era or before Common Era, I believe. Yeah. To be not quite so Christian-centric. Vaslug 135th Rolls-Royce armored car has full interior. Very nice.
Nice.
Copper State 135th Garford Putilov armored car from Andy. Travis, your P1101 arrived this week too. Cool. World War I Royal Navy models, the Antics online retailers, sorts models of various Walsh, Queen Mary from Battle of Jutland. Well, this arrived as well when I was away, and I love. And this is something I just love. This the HMS Lord Clive, a monitor, right? This was something about the size of a destroyer.
Yeah.
Twice as wide, okay, so about 4.5 to 1 length, width to length, mounting two 12-inch guns from a dreadnought, and because that wasn't enough, they later fitted a single 18-inch gun on it on the back, and it was so big they couldn't actually get the turret to traverse completely. So it just points out sideways, points to the starboard. Absolutely crazy. But they were used for shore bombardment. So this is my first 350th, I should say, scale kit. Hobby Boss. And it looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So World War I naval, loving it. Absolutely loving it.
What were we saying about you getting distracted easily?
Oh, shiny thing.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, yeah, absolutely. 90mm Lawrence of Arabia 1917 resin model. Okay.
Ooh.
Got to go at 21:30, just so you know. Okay, mate. Well, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
It's in Nick's hands. If anyone has indeed answered correctly yet, who knows? Or other than Nick. 135th, confiscated model Lanchester armoured car from Greg. A 122nd Sea Hurricane from Airfix. But I guess they'll probably do a Hurricane. If they were to do it, they'll do a 124th Hurricane first and then later do a Sea Hurricane, which would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
135th scale camels for a diorama. Okay, I can't remember where I've seen those. I'm sure I went researching Monday Matters once, a year or so ago. I came across some doing all sorts of animals, and one of them was a camel. Yeah, they are not easy to find, though. Kev comes in composite models, Lanchester armoured car.
I've got a question about this now, because a lot of people have said Lanchester. Is that because they're just typing in World War One vehicles and it's just coming up with the Lanchester because that's the one that's been quite popular from Copper State models? Or is it because they know that Lanchester was in Persia? Or
I don't know.
Be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
Because they have knowledge and know the history? Or is it because they're just Googling?
Indeed so. Last month, Paul finished the 1/350th Turpits. Oh my God, that's going to be some size.
Yeah.
Or she was sunk in March 44. Amazing.
The box for it's big enough because they got it in our nearest model shop.
Oh, right. Okay. Go to the zoo, plenty of camels there. Yeah, very good, Rob. Very good. Oh, there you go, Jacob. Yes, it's just come in recently. I got mine from Jadlam. They seem to have enough of them. And it's not crazy. It's about 35 quid or something like that, I think, from memory. But how nice. Where did the Navy get an 18-inch gun? They had them lying around.
Yeah, just happened to have one in his back pocket.
Yeah, they had presumably wrecked or taken out of service a ship that then they thought, oh, I know, we need a bit more heavy firepower on this.
Yeah.
Yes, it does indeed look like that. It does. Everything about it is wrong, but somehow right. I don't know. There you go, HMS Furious. Oh, you didn't see 18-inch guns again until the Yamato from Japan. I think they're probably 18.1 or something, but no one else really used 18-inch guns until that late in the Second World War. Yes, monitors were crazy. They are crazy, but I can see the point. If you want mobile, very, very heavy artillery, and your targets are less than, say, 25 miles inland, it actually works very well. It's hard getting camera model gives you the right hump. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that. I know we can rely on you for that, mate. Okay, I asked Gemini AI and it spat out Lanchester. Fair play, Kev. Fastlook 135th scale HG British armoured car. Fastlook is a Rolls-Royce kit indeed. Portland. Okay. Yeah, it should have all shiny thing printed on them. Yeah, it probably should. Certainly should get some stickers like that, I think. Lanchester in Persia was part of the Dunster force fighting for the Whites in South Russia. Okay. Lanchester's definitely served in Persia. My great granddad drove them in Royal Naval Air Service colours. How excellent.
Yes.
Vorslug 135th scale, the British armoured cars. Sorry for the. Okay, no problem.
Oh, there you go. It was a spare from the HMS Furious.
There we go.
There you go. Mystery solved. Ooh.
Yeah. Albatross C3, captured in foreign service, special hobby, 148 scale. Fair play, Jack. Has to be a Mach 2 kit. Yes. Very good. Very good.
Ooh, potential clue.
I checked Scavex and Google, never thought of AI. Yeah, well, in the future, but maybe in reverse to suggest the next mystery box. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. Rodent, the Havlin DH2, 1/32 scale. Not going for camels, we're bite instead.
I hated smoking camels.
Georges.
It smelled like burnt hair. They were horrible.
Package. Yeah, I know. Terrible things. They were very, very much the thing when I was a student. They most of them smoked camels because it was the thing. Disgusting. Absolutely horrible. It's because modelers had difficulty building the Lanchester armor cars that were never really resolved. Aha, I see. Excellent. Yes, the 8-inch guns can take out runway 27. They can actually hit the first service station on the M1.
Wow.
From central London, which is quite astonishing. It gives you a better idea of quite how astonishingly long the range was on these things.
Well, is it Sweden? I think it is. They've got an mobile artillery platform, and the crew just sits in the cab, controls it all on laptop, and it can fire 3 shots one after the other, and the computer sets it to different angles so that all 3 shots land on a car 40 miles away all at the same time.
Yes, absolutely.
It's insane.
Totally right. Yes, it does that. There's our new 155mm SPG does that as well. You can have time on target firing.
Yeah.
So it does 3 or 5 rounds.
Yeah.
That should arrive pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is going to make your day pretty awful, really, isn't it? It's not going to be good. Oh, Belfast has 6-inch guns and targets a service station. Yes. It does have 6 inches, of course, I forgot.
I lit the correct end, Paul. Although there were times when I was driving, I'd grab a cigarette and out of the dashboard and not realise I was holding it the wrong way up, and I'd light it and go, why can I smell burning plastic? Throw it out the window.
Fair enough. Oh, right. AI said that the Naval Air Service Lanchester weren't deployed in Persia. It still kept saying Lanchester. Okay.
I even said please, and it kept saying Lanchester.
Yeah. Vance Wagner Kanona something or other. Yeah, thanks that, Rob. 155mm, I believe, it will do me. Bobbin's mini art would make every single organ, bone, and muscle. Yes, they would. Absolutely would. Kick that AI in its circuits. I know. Yeah, it can be a blessing, but it can be an absolute pain in the backside.
Should we get on to clue 2?
I think so. So 32 went to France in 1915. So Persia 1916. I had difficulties never really resolved, and 32 went to France in 1915. Excellent.
No clue, no guesses yet.
No.
Oh, hang on. I just seen Nat put one in.
I see number 1 Anzac Desert Patrol in 1/35 scale. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in Persia. They're in what was then Palestine and things, and they're in Egypt as well.
Mm-hmm.
But there again, so were Mark IV tanks after obviously 1917 onwards.
Absolutely.
Try saying that when you're drunk.
Yeah. It's just a tank. But we don't know, Paul.
That's the point. How am I supposed to know?
That's very much the core of this exercise, mate.
Do you reckon
Isn't it a bloody clue?
Do you reckon it'd make Nick cringe if it started shaking the box and rattling it?
Yeah. If it sounds metallic, it's probably a tank. No, we don't get told, Paul.
No.
We don't know either.
All I've got on the front of this is first Thursday, September 25. Box clue, Persian 1916. Good luck, all. Mr. Beard will like this one. Mystery box Nick and a smiley face.
There you go.
That's all the information I've got on it.
Actually, I think Jeremy's the naughty step. Yeah, the naughty AI step.
Yeah, it would.
Rather a lot for 1916. Yeah, absolutely true.
Saying that, you'd have Little Willie, you'd have Mother, which is then you'd have Mark 1s, Mark 2s, but they didn't really see the battle front lines. Then you had the Mark 4s. So, yeah. But Mark 2 was interesting because a lot of the Mark 2s, they didn't have the sponsors to go on the side, the gun sponsors. So what they did is they just took some off the Mark 1s that were crap and just put them on the Mark 2s. So that's why sometimes you see World War I tanks that are painted brown or one colour, and then the sponsors are just painted in camouflage.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's why they did that.
Okay.
It wasn't because they got bored of painting partway through. Like most squaddies do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, when they painted the Mark 1s with the camouflage by Solomon J. Solomon, they only painted the sides and front and back. They didn't paint the top because there's no point.
Yeah.
It could be Little Willie because that was an experimental tank at the time. Or it could be a Holt tractor.
Indeed. Full Model T, RNAS armoured car, 135th from ICA. FX 148th London bus, I guess it is, Old Bill.
Now that'd be interesting because at the minute I'm doing a 135th Old Bill from, well, not Old Bill, but 1919 omnibus from Miniart.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be interesting. Yes.
Okay.
They actually made adjustments for that on the Mark V, and what they did is they made it so that they could be pushed inwards. So that it was quite clever. Because on the Mark IV, they had to unbolt them and remove the whole thing on either side and put them separate on the train. But so they didn't have to do that on the Mark V's. They just had it so that you unfastened a couple of bolts and then just slid the whole sponson inwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's some cool photos of it online.
Okay. Rodin 135th British Armour Car, pattern 1914.
Ooh. No, they wouldn't have been 32 in France.
No. FX 148th London bus, there you go. Old Bill.
No. Actually, the testing ground wasn't far from you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where they tested the tadpole tanks and stuff. It wasn't that far from you. It's down. It's inside what is now London. Back then, it was like the sort of just bordering on the countryside of London, outside London.
Yeah, it was a village, a day's horse ride from town.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I can't remember what it's called now. Something proving ground.
Chris, Samir, World War I Mark IV male with single motor.
Do you know what? I would have cried if he got off, because Kay got me that or ordered me that for Christmas a couple of years ago, and she ordered it, and then apparently the company sent it, but it never turned up.
Oh shit!
I was gutted because it's a kit I really wanted at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, probably got nicked. Retro kit, France Rolls-Royce armoured car. Yeah. Well, I got sent 2 things from Gallery today. They're sort of clamps for the desk that hold, like airbrush holders, basically. And they were sent by, I can't remember, UPS. I mean, it turned up, literally one end of the pack had just been ripped open.
Yeah.
It hadn't. It was one of those fold-over bubble packages, that's got the sellotape on the inside of the thing. So it wasn't like it had accidentally undone the sellotape. Someone had ripped it open.
Yeah.
So check inside. Oh, is it worth nicking that or not? No, it isn't. Oh well, we'll send it out for delivery or whatever. So I'm getting sick of it around here. It's happening a lot.
Yeah.
So I've sent it off to UPS or whoever it was and said, well, if you don't do anything about it, I'm taking it to the police now. This is getting beyond the joke.
Yeah. Dollis Hill, the name of the proving ground.
Dollis Hill. Oh, right. Yeah, that's not far away at all. You're right.
Yeah, that's where the tadpole tanks were tested.
Neasden Way.
Yeah. I actually, when I was doing research for a video that I was going to do before CapCut bloody decided to try and steal everyone's information, I actually found photos of Dollis Hill back in when it was a testing ground and stuff.
Excellent.
And I compared it to Google Earth, and I actually found exactly where it was on the map by looking at the roads and stuff, road layout and train layout.
Excellent. Dennis Motor fire engine, that's nice. Meng, Rolls-Royce summer car. Curve. Oh, Mark 1, 1/35th scale from Meng. Academy salt with pup. No little willies in Persia. Indeed. Indeed so. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting.
The first tank action was a little farm just outside Fleurs at the Fleurs Courcelette. Yeah.
Oh, Persia Automitrailleuse scale 1/35th from Vargas scale module. Nice.
I hope it's not that, because I won't be able to pronounce it when I'm telling people about it on YouTube.
Machine gun. It's a machine gun carrier.
Aha, that'll do.
Airfix 124 still want a Bristol bow fighter. Oh, not much then. Dear God, it would be beautiful.
That'd make Mal very happy.
Oh yeah, back Bantam scale planes 1/72. Back Bantam. Yeah,
That'd be the box would be quite a bit bigger for a Wingnut Wings kit.
Yes,
there's a lot of parts to it.
Definitely. Oh, Hatfield House.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I've got books on it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, who's the winner? Tell us, Nick. Who's the winner?
I think I know, but I'm not going to say anything yet until Nick says something.
Okay.
Should I open it now?
You've got to open it.
Should I open it?
Yeah, absolutely. We all want to know what the kid is, mate. And then Nick can tell us who was the winner.
I've got.
There you go, Michael Nugent. After all that time ago, you see, he teases it out. He teases it out. Like a bit of cotton. Teases it out. Well done, mate.
Oh, wow.
He's a happy boy.
I am. It's a kit I've wanted for ages.
There we go. Go full screen on it, mate.
That one.
There you go. The Lanchester Armoured Car, Royal Naval Air Service from Copper State Models.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Beauty. What a beauty.
Oh, God, that's scary. Yeah. So, I need to do that.
Okay. That's even scarier.
No.
No, sir.
Not at all.
No, sir. Well done, Michael. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Stuff that one. Yeah. Well done, Michael.
Brilliant. Well, that's gonna be fun, mate.
Oh, yeah, mate. Do you want me to do a box opening?
I think you should.
Move my empty beer glass.
Briefly show us what the insides look like, because I know a lot of people like to see these. Oh, good night, Julian. Just seeing you posted that. I know it's just gone past, so good night, dude. Thanks for being here. Take care. Might need to swap over our screen. There you go. Brilliant. Very nice. Ooh. Have a lovely presentation as well. And it's like Mikey was saying earlier, it's like ICM with the sleeve over the really well constructed box as well. Really solid box, really nice. Can't hear you, Mikey. If you're talking to me, I can't hear you, mate.
Oh, I knocked my...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're back. I think it does that when you change the camera for some reason. It's bloody silly.
No, I've got a mute button on the microphone itself. I must have moved it out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was saying was, and you don't have to fight it to take it off like you do with an ICM kit.
Oh yeah, they can be a bit snug, and they are right. Yeah.
Oh, there's another tab there.
But I daren't say anything to them because they're so. Yes, well, Gary, you know our kits are not meant for amateurs.
What you have to? Oh, Nick, you legend.
Oh, very good.
Nice. Thank you very much, buddy.
Wow. Nice instructions, aren't they?
They're lovely. I had a look at them when they were at Telford.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful colours. I love the fact they're done like an old world, like an old secret file or something as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Actually, it's got that sort of wingnut look about the detailing of the instructions and the description, not just like something that says you plug that on that. It actually says, hey, maybe do that. And it goes there and you do this with it. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, do you see then the design of the tyres?
Yeah.
If I can focus it in. That was done for a specific reason, and it wasn't for tread. It was to make them bulletproof.
Oh, right.
And the way they did it was they actually made the tyre out of lots of tennis ball-sized rubber balls. So if one ball got shot out, the rest of the tyre stayed inflated.
Wow. How about that? That's very clever.
That is going to be so cool.
My God, some joined up thinking by the military. How very rare.
And they didn't even put a Stepney wheel on. They put a normal wheel, which is interesting.
You're in your element, aren't you, mate?
Oh, I am, mate. I'm smiling.
Wow, look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much, Nick.
That
You
is
made me a very happy man.
stunning.
No flash anywhere.
Yeah. Well, Elia, who's one of the co-owners of DBMK, who are doing all sorts of wonderful things very, very soon. He used to work at Copper. He was may even have been in charge of production for Copper State or something back in the day. So, yeah, you know that expertise has been brought over here now.
There you go. Look at that. Even the wire wheels.
Wow. Stunning. Stunning molding technology there.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nick. Happy boy.
Yay. And the world's always better when we've got a happy Mikey in it.
Yeah. And I guessed it right.
You did. You did.
Didn't guess that though. No surprise.
When Nick sends us things, sends the kit over, he sends the clues. Mikey and I have a guess ourselves, and then normally when Nick stops laughing, he lets us get on with it. But on this occasion, you nailed it, mate.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Oh, I'm happy with that. It's going to be so much fun.
Thing of beauty.
It is. I've wanted a Copper State model ever since they first came out.
Oh, according to Nick, he's highlighted on the side of the box the scheme you have to do.
Oh, he has. The Belgian Lanchester of Group of Armoured Cars, 1st Cavalry Division, 1916.
Oh. Is that why you've got lots and lots of colour paints? That ammo set. Excellent.
That, actually, I know I can do that scheme. And I know I can do it freehand.
Wow. Oh, that is something, that, mate.
There you go. Put that on big screen so you can see it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
Do you know how I know I can do that one?
Because you've done it on something else?
I did it as an piece of artwork for fun.
Oh, you did? Yes, I remember you did that. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, brilliant. That is going to look absolutely sensational, mate. There you go.
Switch the camera back over. That's easier. There you go.
Wow. There you go. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick. I love you forever. You get a really big hug at Telford.
Yeah.
That means I've got to go on Saturday now.
Oh, bad luck.
It means you're going to have to put up with me for the whole weekend.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh. Just kicked my stool.
Congratulations, Michael. Michael has to buy everyone a drink now.
Yep, definitely.
James is happy.
Excellent.
Andy's a little bit jealous. Jim, I can't do videos anymore because CapCut wanted to steal everyone's information and then make them legally responsible if it was copyright struck. So I have to come off that. My computer won't run the other sort of video editing softwares that are available because it's too old. So unfortunately, unless I build it on a Monday or something, I can't. But what I can do is post updates and things.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have.
As a thought, can you do it through StreamYard, but not as a stream?
Yeah, I can.
And record it as a studio thing, but then of course you've got to edit it, haven't you? That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Of course you have. Yeah.
It's the editing software, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try and do it through Photoshop, but it would take forever.
No. Have you tried Filmora?
Yeah, my computer won't run it. It hasn't got the graphics card for it.
Not even like the earlier ones, like 11, which is what I use.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's one of those computers that are built into the monitor.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it is annoying.
Well, no, yeah, I was going to try and start using DaVinci, which is completely free, and neither of my machines will run it.
Yeah.
Because to run it, I need a certain Mac software operating system release, and neither of my laptop and my desktop won't run them.
Yeah.
So, oh, really?
Yeah.
So annoying. And I'm not buying bloody new computers. It's stupid.
Yeah.
If I was paying tax, I would do, because then I wouldn't be paying any tax. But I don't have enough to pay tax yet. So
I mean, I'm hoping that at some point I can get to a stage with channel memberships where I can afford to get a new computer, because it'd be handy. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe one day.
Yes, there you go.
It might be one of the ones I do at the weekend.
Yeah, you can do an update. You can do updates on Mondays as part of the panel show. You can do an update. This is how it's progressing.
Yeah, I think I definitely have to do it as part of a diorama as well.
Definitely.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, buddy.
Very French. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can see why. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in fact, I will explain the rest of the clues, if that's okay.
Absolutely, please do.
So the third clue was going to be 4x2, and the last clue is going to be I covered over 55,000 miles in Russia. So we go through the clues. They were used in Persia in 1916, as was said. The difficulty was it was designed as a reconnaissance car for the Western Front. Unfortunately, it was too big and heavy, so it was difficult to control, and it kicked down and stuck. So they decided to just use it for doing patrols around bases and things. 32, either 32 or 36. It's debated how many exactly it was, but 3 naval air squadrons went over to France in 1915, and they each took either 12 or whatever of them, so 32, 36. But the Navy soon got fed up with them and didn't realize they didn't need them over there, so they gave them to the Army. The Army said they're no use to us because there's too much mud and they can't handle it, so they give them to the Russians and sent them over to Russia, which is why they come to 55,000 miles in Russia. The 4x2 is because there are four wheels on the back, 2 on the front, and there are 4 wheels and it's 2-wheel drive.
Brilliant. There we go. Thank you very much. So, well done. Well done. Great looking kit. Isn't Filmora a small town in Ireland? The old country. I'm not going to do the accent. I don't want to upset lots of people. I'm just going to read it out. But in my head, I'm doing the accent, but I don't want to be all Father Ted about it. So, yes, Filmora. That would be a rather nice name for a town, wouldn't it?
I might have a look again at Filmora, see if I can find a version that works.
Yeah, I use version 11.
Yeah, because I do like doing videos.
Which is still free as well. And it works really well on my machine. Well,
I've got 15 videos on my channel, 15 normal videos. Got 303 live streams, but I've got 15 normal videos that I did up there. But I never really did a build one because I was never confident in how to do it. History ones I did. We're all right. Ish. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good, mate. MacBook Air M4, so looking for simple video editing software. Well, as I say, Filmora is very simple. MacBook Air, I don't know if it will run iMovie. I'm not sure it'll run iMovie. If it comes with iMovie, then that is really simple to use, and that's what I started using when I first started doing it. The only reason I changed from iMovie was I couldn't change the graphics, the intro graphics or overlay graphics, and I couldn't find a way of importing them, and I just wanted to be a bit more fancy. But iMovie works. It's functional.
Oh, that's interesting.
OpenShot, okay.
Yeah. That's an interesting point. That would explain why he's chosen the Belgian Lancaster group of cars, 1st Cavalry Division, 1916. Yeah, could be.
Excellent.
Yeah. I just thought that was interesting because that covers both, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Covers my explanation and that one.
Clip champ.
It doesn't come on Windows 10. Well, at least it's not on my Windows 10 anyway. Michael Nugent, contact Gary. You know Michael Nugent anyway, don't you, Gary?
I think, yes. I think so, yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure we do. But yeah, drop me a line, Michael, and we'll put you in touch. Yeah, Paul says you've got iMovie then, but...
Yeah, see, I've got a MacBook, but my MacBook was built in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
So that's old as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't have iMovies or anything on it because it won't update anymore. If it updates, then it just won't work.
Yeah.
So I've had to switch the updates off on it.
Okay, so Rob has got some cheap fine mold zeros coming by email from Japan. So Gary, get Ammo Atom Nakajima Green. Oh dear. I do have Ayotaki, the metallic blue-green that they used on the interior. So, and I've got all sorts of other. Bring it on. I like a zero. All in formats are decent for video editing if you're not doing 4K, cheap as well. Well, you see, I do everything in 4K, or it's like technically speaking, it's 3840 by 21, so it's 2160p rather than actually 4K, I think. Yeah. And I don't use an M4 Mac. I use an older Intel-based one, and it works. It works very well. The only thing that takes time is rendering the file. So when you've done all your editing, eventually you say, okay, that's how I want it to be now. Actually render the file, and that takes. Monday Matters will take about 10-15 minutes, which is not bad. I did the Wessex today, the box review of the Wessex today, because I haven't finished building it. And that runs about 20 minutes. And I think it rendered it in about half an hour. So it's actually quite relatively quick. So, but it is quite an old iMac that I use. And then Maria was saying to me, oh, you need to get a new iMac. You need to get a new computer. And I looked at the prices and I thought, no, I don't. I'll wait. I'll not bother with DaVinci just yet. I'll stick with what I know works, and stick with going off to get a coffee whilst it's rendering.
I've just realised this Belgian one that he wants me to do, the colour scheme. That means I won't be able to use any of the decals on it because there's no decals, no numbers or anything on the Belgian one.
Oh right! Oh, how sad.
Yeah,
I know, but then the camouflage is so cool.
Unless I do one side Belgian and one side British.
Oh, that's just showing off. That's just showing off.
Yeah, I've never used MIG paints either. I think I have when I first started.
I like them a lot. I've got a few over here.
I noticed on the box it says camouflage colours from 1914 to 1940, 1 World War and 2 World War. Not World War I or World War II. 1 World War, 2 World War.
Yeah, maybe it's just a fairly poor translation from the Spanish. So
yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Thank Jack. Glad you enjoyed it. Very good night to you. Is green the most common colour of model paint other than black and white? It probably is, because most of the time they're being used somewhere in, around, or over vegetation. So, apart from the navy with everything grey, pretty much.
Yeah.
Although there are some hideously tricky looking blue and white checkers on the masts and the gun
You got
platform.
hull red as well. Don't forget.
Hmm?
You got hull red as well. Don't forget.
Yes, true. You have indeed. But then, airplanes are flying over, generally speaking, green stuff, and
Yeah.
army are marching and driving through green stuff. So yeah, it probably is. The various tones of green. There are many, many, many tones of green.
Yeah.
And Edward 2C0. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm.
Each trainer orange. I didn't know such a thing even existed. Oh God, no.
I just realised what it means. It means if I do this Belgian one like Nick wants, I'm going to have to buy another one to do it in the naval one.
Okay.
So Levy. I get to kill 2 Lanchesters.
What can you do? What can you do?
It's hard life, isn't it?
Yeah. If it's Belgian, is it painted chocolate? Very good. Very
chocolate
good.
brown, yeah.
Yeah.
It's brown, chocolate brown, close enough.
Oh, base model M4 MacBook is pretty good value. Yeah, they are surprisingly good value. Lightroom, runs very quickly. I don't really use things like that anymore. I used to many years ago. Use all that sort of stuff. Don't now. I don't even use Photoshop now. I use
Lightroom on my phone more than anything now. For editing pictures and things.
Yeah.
I enjoy editing.
It is. Yeah. It is a pain in the butt, though, to have to do it. It takes up a lot of time. Well, no, but yeah, it can take a lot of time, depending on how you're doing stuff. Doing a box review, pretty much, I've got a system now, and I can do it in an hour.
Yeah.
But a build or anything like that takes a long time to edit.
Yeah. See, for me, doing any sort of videos like box reviews or building, it takes me a while because I'm not confident with how to do them and how to do the voiceovers and things. I can do it. It's just how I'm doing it in my head.
Yeah.
Like, what to say.
Well, that's what most of the stuff I do is I record the sound as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't do voiceover, but I'm going to start doing voiceover for some of the builds.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot easier to do.
Yeah.
And it's quicker.
You're a lot more articulate than me as well.
Whatever. I just talk nonsense with a slightly more confidence. That's all, dear boy. But with the build, most build videos, I talk while I'm doing things because I tend to forget a point I wanted to make while I'm doing a particular step. I will forget about completely.
Yeah.
And then just put this on the underside of the fuselage, and then later on I'll be like, oh crap! I forgot to mention about the fact that you have to do this first,
and I've not left enough for gap to say it.
No, exactly, and so I'm going to have to re-edit that from scratch. Whereas if I'm doing it at the time, and sometimes, as you know, if you've seen my videos, quite often I'll start rambling slightly.
Yeah.
People seem to find that nice. I don't know. It's not a bad thing necessarily. Makes the video slightly longer if you. Oh, by the way, did you know? Or whatever. But yeah.
See, the other problem I have as well is because to stop my voice being quite monotonal, I've got very monotonal. I have to be quite animated, and it takes a lot of energy for me to do that. And
Totally.
what I found is because I'm recording in sections, one bit will sound completely different to the next bit, so I have to keep trying to re-recording to try and get them to match.
Totally. And that is a big problem. Really difficult thing to do is to get a sense of animation into your voice. It's so hard to because it's very easy, and I'm guilty of it myself. just sitting there building stuff with the camera going, and almost muttering away or just chatting away to yourself. And then you listen to it back and say, for God's sake, get some animation in your voice, get some tonal range, get some... Sound like you're bloody enjoying it, Gary, for God's sake.
Well, this thing, because...
it's difficult.
Before I started doing YouTube, I was with M4H, and our volunteer, Martin Moyes, he does a YouTube channel called Chat About Productions, and he goes around reviewing hotels and things like that. And he said to me, "Oh, with the World War One knowledge stuff you've got, you should do a YouTube channel." I said, "No, do you want to listen? I'm too monotone." He went, "Well, you can change that." Okay, so I started trying to be more animated, and over the last 2 years that I've had the channel, I've sort of relaxed, and it's become more natural.
Absolutely,
but it still takes a lot of energy for me to do it.
Yeah. Of course it does.
After the live streams.
A lot of people think this is an easy thing to do, YouTube, and it bloody isn't. I shouldn't complain. I'm not saying it's like a really difficult job and oh my God, poor us, have all the stress on it, because that's rubbish. We don't have to work down a mine, or we don't have to go on patrol in some bloody foreign country. It's not that hard a job, ultimately. But to make it interesting and entertaining, and for us to feel proud about what we put out, happy with what we put out, it's a lot of time you have to spend thinking about how am I going to do this, how am I going to do it. It's stressful, but relatively low-level stress, to be perfectly honest.
It's also, you constantly have to think about what you're saying as well in terms of what not to say.
Yes.
Because there are obviously a lot of things we would say between us that, especially vocabulary and things, we wouldn't use on a live stream because you wouldn't get away with it.
Yeah. Well, there was a famous case, Shane Warne of blessed memory, the cricketer, who was doing commentary, who was constantly getting warned, watch your language. Yeah. Watch your language. He's a passionate Australian cricketer. Yeah. And he was desperate. He pitched the idea to Channel 9 Sports in Australia of like a midnight show where all the commentators could say what they wanted. Yeah. So, was that LBW? LBW, he didn't nick that. He knocked the effing leather off it. But actually to be able to say that, and they thought people would definitely watch that, which they would have done. But they were because we've got to watch what we say, because younger people watch these things. Younger people are modelers.
I mean, because my daughter, she's 19. My stepson, who's 13, little Near, who's 9. They all watch the live streams now and again.
Absolutely.
Which is one of the reasons why I like doing the members live stream so much. Is because I can just relax a lot more and be myself. Yeah. Not that I'm not being myself now, but you know what I mean. I swear a lot more and things like that normally. Quite a bit more. Even now, I still slip up on live streams sometimes.
Yeah. On the members one is like a drunk Lily Savage, I tell you. We had sailors complaining, so we don't hear that on the lower decks.
I know, right?
For this.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Actually, because of Mystery Box Nick, if you're still listening, Nick, next Wednesday, you said you wanted to start doing evening live streams. So next Wednesday, we're doing a members only evening live stream from 7:30.
There we go. Brilliant.
Yeah. So you'll be able to join in with a live stream for a change.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
VSDC. Write that down. Can't remember what the other one was already. There you
go. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's put it on big screen.
There we go. That's how it's going so far. The upper wing. Get it out of the cooker. It's the right way round. There we go. That's the upper wing as well.
That's going to look lush.
So that's going to have the decals applied, obviously, and a bit of work. There's a couple of holes here that on the kit parts they're not holes; they're just like things. But I've drilled those out because it's actually where the machine guns fire through the collector ring for the exhaust.
Yeah.
They actually had to put some proper holes there. But anyway, that's all jolly nice. Lovely kit. I mean, a beautiful kit. By ICM. Absolutely love it. It's gone together so well. So well. Really, really enjoyed it. Even painting the rudder with the black little stripe. So I did the painted it all in black.
Yeah.
Then masked out where the cross was going to be. So then when I'm spraying the white on, I can like do some shading with the white. So lay it down in bits so you get a bit more natural shading to it. Oh, that's an absolute dream to do that.
Makes sense.
It. Yeah. As I say, the Sea Gladiator and the CR42 should be here tomorrow. They should arrive both in 135th. The Battle of Malta set. Yeah. Which I will build eventually. But once I've finished some other things, Wessex, for example.
If you don't know why he keeps doing that,
Hudson as well. Hudson, that's doing well. It's getting on.
If you don't know why Carrie keeps doing Wessex like that, then watch our live stream tomorrow, 12 till 2, or watch today's live stream back.
Absolutely.
You'll see why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice one, Mr. Beard.
Yeah.
What's Rob saying?
Brilliant.
Thanks.
I don't know.
I don't know. There you go. Nice job.
Thanks, Michael. It will be, and it helps. So it's one of those very cooperative kits. You know, some kits you have to fight. Some kits really help you and really sort of make you look a better modeler than perhaps you actually are. That is definitely in the latter category. That makes you look like a damn good modeler when you put it together because it's beautiful. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
I'm surprised Simon's still here. He's normally gone by now, isn't he?
Yeah. Glad you are here, Simon.
Yeah.
Windows 7. God, I remember that.
He's saying thanks for the Henschel close-up.
You're very welcome. Well, I actually have shot the box review. The only reason I haven't published it yet is when I do the bit to camera first. I'm saying, hi, today I'm looking at, I called it a trumpeter kit, not a hobby boss kit. So I've got to redo that tomorrow morning. It's going to take 2 minutes to read it. I've got a lot of other ones. I tend to do the stuff to camera. I do like 4 or 5 at a time.
Yeah.
So I've got that one and Magic Factory Corsair, the 2 new spacecraft from Airfix, the Saturn V and the Artemis, and something else. Oh, the Barracuda.
This is another thing I struggle with. I really struggle with doing the talking to camera bit.
You don't have to talk to camera. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It really isn't.
Yeah. It's just, for me, it's like staring directly into someone's eyes at point blank range. Because you're just staring into the camera.
As my dear late mother would have told you, I just love dressing up and showing off in front of people. So I put my uniform on, stand in front of a camera, and I'm happy as hell. That's just me. I've always done presentations, conferences, all that. I just love doing that. It's just me very naturally. I like that showing off bit. Despite the fact that I'm a very, 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 very shy person normally.
Do you find having a teleprompter makes it a bit easier as well?
Absolutely.
Rather than looking at a
camera. So much easier because I don't have to remember what to say. In the old days, I used to pin up like a list of bullet points next to the camera.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget what you actually want to say. But with the teleprompter, you literally just type in what you want to say and you can make it go faster or slower. Make it bigger or small. All of that's there. And you're just reading, but you're looking at the camera whilst you're doing it, ultimately.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look really, really carefully, you can see sometimes you're looking very slightly off axis. But 99 times out of 100, you can't see that. And you don't have to remember what it is then. So you read it through once.
Yeah.
Whilst it's on your laptop, on your whatever, but you actually doing it. Just read through once, you know what you're looking for in the structure.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you write something, there's several ways you can actually pronounce it.
Yeah.
But you make sure, maybe even leave a little extra gap when you want to make sure that's the whatever. You work out your own tricks for doing things. But then when you actually doing it, it has halved the time I've spent. Literally the number of takes I used to have to do. And when you get like through a paragraph and then you bugger it up like 3 words from the end, like you say trumpeter instead of hobby boss or whatever, or you've my mind, as you may have realised, my mind can race ahead sometimes.
Yeah. So
I'm racing ahead slightly, so I'm already thinking of the next sentence whilst I'm still talking the one before. So quite often I mess things up like that. But then I just sort of stop it, rewind it, breathe, and then go again. But sometimes I'll knock off 4 or 5 intros, literally one after the other without problem. Yeah. Thanks very much. In the can, job done. It's
funny you should say about the reading ahead thing, because that's what my mind's like. And I'll be reading the scripts and I'll suddenly go, and then because my brain's thinking one bit of information, I was trying to say a different one.
Yeah. Or you pronounce one word differently because you're actually thinking of another word that's in the next sentence or next paragraph even.
Yeah. And then you realise, oh shit, without thinking, it, oh god, did I bit again now?
Yeah.
Could have got away with it if I hadn't done that.
Yeah. Sometimes you just think, actually, sometimes, I mean, I do it for mischief occasionally, not intentionally, but occasionally, where I know I've said something not entirely 100% correctly, but I leave it in to see if anyone notices. And quite often no one does. Now, either no one's actually listening to what I'm saying, or it's not that much of an issue. I'm not yet decided which it is. But, you know.
I remember when we did that thing where we came up with a word and you had to get it into Monday Matters.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We'll have to start doing that again. That was funny.
Oh, dear God. Anyway, dude, it's way past 11.
It is. Yeah.
11? No, it isn't. It's way past 10. What? Just see. You see what you do. See. It's way past 10 o'clock. It's still closing.
That'd be 4 something to the audience, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Nick was 3 ahead, wasn't he?
Oh, was he 3 ahead?
He was 3 ahead before tonight, so it's
1 ahead now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 1 ahead or close to even. Steve Julian will tell us when he's back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll tell us on Facebook on the
absolutely.
Yeah. There we go.
Superb stuff. There we go. We ought to go. Thank you all so much for watching, for taking part. It's been absolutely fun. I've missed, more than anything else, I've missed doing live streams because they're just hilarious for me. I hope they're hilarious for you. And Mikey, thank you so much for all your help, mate. Really appreciate it. And I'm glad you've got a properly cool kit out of it as well this time.
Mate, I'm made up with it.
Absolutely brilliant. So huge thanks to Nick as well for his generosity and all that. Michael, drop me a line and we will discuss things from there. And Julian, thank you for keeping us on the straight and narrow with facts every now and again. But most of all, thank you, all of you, for coming along and spending a couple of hours with us on a Thursday night. The come back for Monday Masters, of course. Tomorrow, we've got a live stream tomorrow midday, Mikey, haven't we? On your channel, Bearded Veteran Creates.
Yeah, we're doing the Yag Panther.
Doing the Yag Panther. So come along with that. I've got some freshly painted tracks to put on.
Oh, I've still not painted mine.
I've reminded you.
Do side skirts yet?
I'm not putting skirts on mine.
I am. I've done triangle camouflage.
So
it's the 3 colours going across it, but then it's loads of the triangles on it as well. In the different colours.
You're so flash. You're so flash. You really are. Anyway, so either come along tomorrow midday till 2 on Bearded Veteran Creates if you can't, because it's midday. Come along in the evening, watch the recording of it, and watch the fun and games on that. Monday Matters, of course, on Monday. The Tuesday live stream, remember, isn't next Tuesday. A, because it's quite close, and B, because I'm going to go and see Penn and Teller in London. Bizarre. So it'll be the following Tuesday, but I'll remind you about that on Monday Matters. So thank you all very, very much, and have a lovely evening. Thanks for joining.
Cool.